it's Nat from Twiniversity, and today we are taking a look at this 2016 luxurious Hyundai Genesis and talking about 5 tips to avoid road rage. So let's talk about road rage. Maybe the kids are wearing on your patience, your spouse is wearing on your patience, your boss is wearing on your patience, and now you get behind the wheel and there's a guy in front of you that is going 15 miles under the speed limit, or maybe somebody just cut you off or whatever. Listen, you're not alone. We all get a tiny bit of road rage. Some of us get it worse than others, and some of us have an easy time managing it. If you were like me and you have maybe a little hard time managing it, I want to give you a few strategies to help you on the road the next time you're out and you're getting really angry. Number 1, get enough sleep. If you are getting on the road and you're already tired, you're not setting yourself up for any kind of good time or successful trip. So every day you should be getting at least 6 hours of sleep. I know if you have tiny babies in the house, it feels like it's impossible, but you don't necessarily have to sleep at night. Naps, etc., etc. Just try to get enough rest, but getting behind the wheel when you're sleepy is not going to help your road rage anymore. The next tip that I want to give you is actually kind of easy. Turn down the bass. So find the vehicle settings, go to where your bass is, and make sure that you turn it down. If the bass is too up, it's just gonna pump you up and get you even more aggravated. If you are sitting in traffic every single day and you are taking the same route, change it. Traffic is not gonna help your road rage anymore. The next tip I'm gonna give you is give yourself space. If you are tailgating somebody, it's just gonna make you more aggravated. If you're sitting in bumper to bumper traffic, give yourself a little distance or a little bit more distance between you and the car ahead of you. The visual space that you've just freed up is going to free up some stress in your world. Definitely finding that this car inspires me to drive. It kind of calls to you between the heated steering wheel and the seats that adjust 85 different ways. It makes you want to get on the road and spend time on there. The bad news is that you got to get in the car 25 minutes before you leave, because there's quite a few adjustments that you have to make. But once those adjustments are made, it's smooth sailing. So let's talk about the way that it drives. In my history of driving, which is a few years now, I got my license when I was 16, driven a few cars in my day. I have never in my life driven a car that has hugged a curve tighter than this. So with this car, it has something called electronic stability control, meaning that that's what it's supposed to do. But holy moly, you could take such a tight turn and it grips you to that road. And the other thing is even though it's gripping you to the curb, it's not jerking the passengers all over the car. As both the passenger and the driver of this car, I was just really floored by the handling of this car. And this is why it puts it in line with the BMW and the Mercedes. It's extraordinary. It really, really holds and handles like any other luxury car on the market. So have you guys heard about this Hyundai Blue Link system? What this system is it does a few different things. I don't really know how to describe it, but number 1, it has an app that you could auto start, auto cool, auto heat your car from inside your home. But it also has emergency roadside notifications. So God forbid you got into an accident, it's immediately going to sense that you're in an accident and alert the authorities, getting you help as quick as possible. Another thing that it has is an SOS button. So if I'm on the road and there is a major emergency, I don't know, I've skidded off the road, somebody had an emergency in front of me, whatever the case may be, I could press an SOS button on my rear view mirror and alert them ASAP. Now my favorite part of their Blue Link system is something that it's going to happen very soon for me. It's called geofencing. So let's say you have a new teen driver. You give them the keys to your fantastic new Hyundai Genesis and you're like, hey Timmy, don't go past West 3rd Street or don't go outside of Route 106, whatever. This is going to set a perimeter for where your teen can drive and alert you if your teen should leave the area. Maybe it's not your teen. Maybe it's your husband who spends too much money at Dick's Sporting Goods and you want to know when he's going there. Whatever, whoever, you could set it for anybody. But the geofencing system is actually a really nice touch. I honestly cannot get enough of the panoramic sunroof. I mean, truthfully, I'm just totally enamored. So the sunroof is not only for me, because typically the driver would enjoy it most, but now my rear passengers can enjoy it as well. Another thing that I want to tell you is how quiet this cabin is. You could hear a pin drop. The interior of this vehicle, even when you're going on a highway at regular speed, you don't hear anything. The surround sound system makes me feel like I am in a concert hall, whether I'm playing 50s doo-wop or thrash metal from the late 80s. I am really just totally inspired by the quietness of this cabin. In addition to its total opulence, from the leather interior that seems like it came out of an Italian race car to the matte wood finish that surrounds the dashboard and the car doors, it just feels like a very decadent ride. This car was so full of features, I had to mention a few more. For example, did you know that it has 9 airbags? This is why our government gave it a 5-star safety rating. One of the reasons it's so safe is it has automatic emergency braking. It also has a blind spot detector letting you know when it's safe to change lanes. The heads-up display also knocks my socks off. Once you don't have it in a car, you realize how valuable it was and you want it in every single car that you drive. Will it fit? Here is the test. Oh man!
Yeah.
It did it! Wow. For a luxury car, it's now holding our fire pit. Do not use the fire pit while in motion. So to sum it up, if you're looking to feel like a real housewife of insert your city here, you definitely want to check out the 2016 Hyundai Genesis. This car can accommodate a family, but makes you feel like a Beverly Hills movie star, even if you're just going to the grocery store. So for more information, visit Hyundai, or of course you could visit twiniversity.com for full details. And I hope that our few tips help you the next time you're feeling a little hot under the collar when you're on the road. See you later, alligators.